There's a new drink popping up in bars, breweries, coffee shops, as well as convenience stores. It's non-alcoholic, but it impacts you. We're talking about THC drinks. THC, of course, is the psychoactive chemical compound in the cannabis plant that makes you high.
Yeah, you can get these drinks in pretty much any flavor. And right now in the state of North Carolina, there are virtually no rules or regulations. Fox 8's Madison Forsey explains their popularity and the push from lawmakers to get rules out there to regulate them.
It chills me out. It's kind of like an anxiety helper, if you will.
Jonathan Timber found his new favorite drink, THC drinks.
I feel like it's only a matter of time until it's just a part of the lay of the land.
This might be the first time you're hearing about them, but Little Brother Brewing owner Josh Coe caught on 3 years ago.
We tried some products from other states, and as we were tasting them, we're like, we could totally make this.
So they did, and created Delta Spirits. The North Carolina Farm Bill allows them to use a certain amount of THC derived from hemp. The process to make the drink is different than a beer. They mix some common chemical components with a fruit blend and the THC in liquid form to make the drink.
And it's a quick turnaround to make it. Like some of our beers take 3 months to make. We make this in a way quicker time period.
And in a short period of time, these drinks made up about 10% of Little Brother Brewing's overall sales.
We got into the folk festival and it was just curious to see the demographics that were actually ordering the cans were a little bit older, and you thought, maybe it'd be the younger crowd.
They're strategic about the dosage in these drinks. Their cans have a baseline of 5 milligrams of THC, which drinkers say has the similar effect of a strong beer. The bottles have more, and similar to a bottle of liquor, you choose your strength when you make your drink. Josh knows what he's doing, but worries not everyone getting into this field does.
As of right now, there's zero regulation. And it's kind of scary for some people getting into the game that aren't familiar with beverage.
That's why Representative Ray Pickett, chairman of the ABC committee, says North Carolina needs something on the books fast.
It is so new, people are still wondering, what is this? I know the law enforcement community wants it regulated now, so they'll know what to do. And as of right now, there's no age limit, so they have no enforcement mechanism to do anything. And they were asking us to get the regulations in place so they'll know what to enforce.
Lawmakers are drafting a bill now to decide how old you need to be to buy the drinks, who can sell them, and how they're made. They know the public will need a little more education. Drinking one of these isn't exactly the same as a beer, energy drink, or glass of wine.
One of the problems with that is that someone may not feel the effects, and so they think, well, I'll get a little bit more and a little bit more. And then when the effects start to take place, it may be overwhelming.
Medical researchers say having regulations from not just the state, but groups like the FDA will help people understand how it's going to affect them, keeping drinkers safe and helping small brewers make more money.
Just having it to where these big corporations are comfortable selling it. So like your Food Lines, your Harris Teeters, and your Total Wines, when there's a regulation for it and they have to get a license, they're going to be they'll feel more safe buying it.
Madison Forsey, Fox 8 News.